The project BEST aims to empower the migrants by giving them the necessary tools to become social entrepreneurs and create the social impact they want to see in their daily lives.
Through our work, we saw the many inequalities existing on the labor market, especially when it comes to integration of third country nationals. They don't understand necessarily the language, their skills are not necessarily recognized by our own system, so they are in a limbo of wanting to find a work but not being able to do so.
For people who usually move to European Union and who do not belong to this economic part of the Northern or Western Europe, it is hard to get integrated and of course also to establish or create some kind of entrepreneurship ideas.
I was trying to start something, a business in Croatia, but it was hard. You know, you need to have a lot of information.
In my point of view, difficult thing is to creating new connections or to learn about new cultures.
I thought it would be a really good way to meet the other people, both in my position and in the lecturer's position, of basically the people involved in entrepreneurship in Graz.
This was a very important course for people who try to establish their own businesses or to realize their own ideas.
Since the first lesson, I've understood that our guys are looking for a better future.
Some of the students really had a big objective in terms of social entrepreneurship, of solving a social problem, and they were struggling a little bit to understand, but what is my first step? Where do I begin from?
I had a couple of ideas about the social business in my head, but I didn't have any clue how to start, from where to start, so I was really expecting to have some basic overview about the social business, and actually it was really a great idea to apply for this course.
Perché all'inizio uno non sa da dove cominciare, da dove iniziare per andare avanti, quindi è quell'input che mi serve.
We were pushed so hard, you need to do something, think about it, what do you want to do? I was like, man, I just came to learn something and then I will see what I can do after. And it was good, I think, for us. And now I have an idea I want to develop and start in Croatia.
Mi è venuta l'idea alla fine del corso con un docente, Samuel Colino, che ci ha fatto una domanda: cosa sono i nostri obiettivi fra 10 anni?
My idea was actually to find out how to create a special community space in terms of a social entrepreneurship, social company that would bring different people together, and that space would work as an incubator or as a platform for sharing different ideas on how to get integrated into society and also into the labor market in the end.
The participants benefit a lot from practical input and having practical networks to build up, because this is obviously not being in your home city or so, it is an extra effort to make.
Ho imparato tante cose, sono molto contenta, molto soddisfatta di questo corso perché mai pensavo di uscire da questo corso con un progetto.
I was very exciting and sometimes a bit worried. Maybe my idea doesn't have any potential, but I had a great support from our teachers and the groups.
Through the course, we studied much and learned much and hear a lot of information that now I can use in my work and in my organization. So it's a really big thing.
It was really funny sometimes to hear people talking about the problem or the issue differently than what I thought, or even people providing solutions that I could have never thought of.
Mi sono trovata benissimo ed è oltre le mie aspettative, perché non mi aspettavo a imparare così tante cose in poco tempo, ecco, devo dire la verità.
I studied business and I have too much experience, but the course was great because it was another mindset. The Austrian, it's another mindset, it's different of Latin American people.
it was very inspirational to see that people with completely different backgrounds, knowledge, education, interests and values came around and supported each other fully.
This class has encouraged me to look at the ideas in a different way and to start from somewhere.
Next, I will jump in. The good news here is that we have support. So I will say I'm not working alone.
I'm a teacher, so I want to do education for children in English in Graz. So I've already, since the course started, I've started running my own club.
Especially during COVID-19 times, when there are not so many seasonal or part-time jobs available and people feel very isolated, the idea on creating a common space of solidarity, of inclusiveness seemed quite important for us.
It was nice to see how their ideas were growing, not only in order to have their businesses or the NGOs that some of them might end up forming, but to the impact that they want to make in society.
This project allows us to give people that final push to build their own future and not be dependent on the system that doesn't recognize their vulnerability.